Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
This is Mr. Chris Claremont, a legend.
Melanie goes,
Tired.
how's it going, all you Minties? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And here is your last week of the month for collected editions reminder. That's right, we're going to be looking at books coming out January 30th or 31st, depending on where you get your books. So this is your reminder. So let's go ahead and get started. From Marvel Comics, this last week of the month, we have Iron Fist, Danny Rand, The Early Years Omnibus. Both covers are available the same day. As well as Star Wars Legends, Epic Collection, The Menace Revealed, Volume 4. So you have Tim Truman, and you also have the works of Suneo Sanda as the artist. And this collects the Star Wars Bounty Hunters, Aura Sings, Star Wars Starfighter Crossbones 1 through 3, the Free Comic Book Day 2002, Star Wars Republic 46 through 48, Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones 1 through 4, Star Wars Hasbro Toys R Us exclusive 1 through 4, material from Dark Horse Extra 44 through 47, Star Wars Tales 2, 7, 14, 18, and 20 and 24. Daredevil Born Again Gallery Edition, Frank Miller, Dennis O'Neil, David Mazzucchelli. This is the big edition that collects Daredevil 226 to 233. Spider-Man Clone Saga Omnibus Volume 1. This is the new printing that is coming out. And this collects Web of Spider-Man 117 and 125, Amazing Spider-Man 394 to 401, Spider-Man 51 through 58, Spectacular Spider-Man 217 to 224, Spider-Man Unlimited 7 through 9, Spider-Man Funeral for an Octopus 1 through 3, Spider-Man Clone Journal, and then material from Spider-Man Collector's Preview. This has 1,240 pages, $125, both covers coming out the same day. And like I mentioned, when I was talking about week 2 of this particular month, you have a choice. You can go either the Omnibus route or you can go the Epic Collection route. But both are coming out in the same month. The Dark Avengers Modern Era Epic Collection Osborn's Reign. Collecting Dark Avengers 1 through 16. Annual number 1, Dark Avengers Uncanny X-Men Utopia. Uncanny X-Men 513 to 514. Dark Avengers Uncanny X-Men Exodus. 552 pages, $49.99. It is insane that this has more in it than my oversized hardcover of Dark Avengers. Because this actually collects the Dark Avengers and Uncanny X-Men Utopia crossover. The only thing it doesn't have is the Dark X-Men miniseries, but I mean, it's not really needed. It's just nuts. So Brian Michael Bendis, Matt Fraction, Mike Deodato Jr., all in one. I wonder how they'll collect Thunderbolts, if they actually keep Thunderbolts or if they'll change it to Dark Avengers. Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock, Tinny Howard, and Vasco Georgiev are the creators behind this, collecting the Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain 1 through 5. Sabretooth in the Exiles by Victor Lavalle and Leonard Kirk. I really like the Sabretooth miniseries, and this is definitely on my reading pile. And collecting issues 1 through 5, $17.99, 144 pages. From the world of DC Comics, we have Batman Urban Legends, Volume 6, $29.99, 208 pages. This is a trade paperback, collecting Batman Urban Legends 18 through 23. And then Waller versus Wildstorm. Man, she's just making enemies everywhere. Spencer Ackerman, Evan Narcisse, Jesus Merino, collecting Waller versus Wildstorm 1 through 4. From the world of manga, we have H Matters coming out this week from Webtoon Unscrolled. And we're also getting Art of Octopath Traveler. Oh, I have to throw that in here. This is published by Dark Horse Comics. It looks absolutely stunning. I love the Octopath series. And I'm a big fan of art books. Kind of like what did they do recently? Oh, the Bravely Second art book. So I will definitely be picking that up. Didn't I say Average Everyday Misadventures #1? And man, that title is awesome. Published by Seven Seas Entertainment. And we're also getting the Tetsukomi graphic novel volume 1. So it's not complete, and this is definitely different than the manga that I was talking about earlier. That stuff originated in Japan, whereas this is done by American and European writers and artists working together, but inspired by that big Tetsukomi event. It's published by Magnetic Press. Tokyo Revengers Omnibus continuing with a volume 9. This collects volumes 17 and 18. As well as other publishers this week, we are getting Shook, a black horror anthology. This is published by Dark Horse Comics. Bradley Golden, Marcus Roberts, John Jennings. This is it? I don't know if this is new when this originally came out. In partnership with Second Sight Publishing, Dark Horse is proud to present Shook, a black horror anthology with over 190 pages of terrorizing material. Anthologies filled with stories from... Okay, so it is something new. With 12 funkified tales of terror. And this is 192 pages, $24.99. Miss Truesdale in the Fall of Hyperborea. This is by Mike Mignola and Jesse Lonergan and Clem Robbins. This collects Miss Truesdale and the Fall of Hyperborea and issues 1 through 4. The EC Archives Weird Science Volume 3. They're just pumping these out. Collecting Weird Science issues 13 through 18. Jack Kamen, Joe Orlando, Wally Wood, of course William Gaines, and Al Feldstein, just to name a few of the wonderful creators. No IDW that particular week, but we are getting Deadly Class Compendium from Image Comics, as well as the Boom Studios publishing Bee and Puppycat in hardcover format and in trade paperback format. Again, this is one that just keeps going in and out, so I'll put it in there just to play it safe. Hopefully it will come out, but you really never know with these particular companies and what they may end up just canceling. Or actually coming out. Eternal Warrior is coming out, or The Scorched Earth, published by Valiant, by Tress Dean and Alberto Tracido. So it's Valiant Alien Books, $19.99. And Macabre Death Princess is coming out that very same week. And that is being published by the folks over at Phoenix Studios. And A Simple Truth is coming out in trade paperback format, published by Amaze Inc. by Kevin Sacco, both the writer and artist. New from the creator of the acclaimed graphic novel Josephine, A Simple Truth tells the story of a couple wanting a child and willing to go to the lengths to get one. But their paths take them on a dreadful journey that pulls them away from all that is familiar into the uncharted waters of international adoption. Looks like a powerful read. Bjorn! Trade paperback volume 1. I've talked about the first hardcover, and now Ben Bender is putting this out in a trade paperback format. It is a restock, in case you missed it. It is adorable. If you like Calvin and Hobbes and you need something for all ages, look no further than that. Bill Ward Studio Edition is coming out, published by Fantagraphics. All of it, of course, written and drawn by Bill Ward with that beautiful, beautiful cover. This one is $175. So it's got the fully realized pinups from the 50s and 60s in there. Glamour girls, all the good stuff. And Doctor Who, the Fourth Doctor Anthology. This is coming out in a trade paperback format. This is published by Panini UK. So this is, of course, Tom Baker. And this is the weekly Doctor Who that launched in 1979. $39.99. But if you check out those names, my goodness, Pat Mills, John Wagner, Steve Moore, Dave Gibbons, Mike McMahon, that's crazy, just to name a few of the creators. Of course, a lot of those folks were working over on the Judge Dredd books and then 2000 AD books. Dragon Garage Volume 1 is coming out that very same week from Amaze Inc., Slave Labor Graphics. And we're also getting Home Trade Paperback Volume 3. That is being published by Leave Gleason, as well as Luna and the Special Night graphic novel. And that is being published by Scout Comics. We're also getting The Noir is the New Black, the expanded edition, coming out from Fair Square Comics, LLC. And this is the week that we're getting Scott Pilgrim, the Precious Little Slipcase Collection. And I want to say these are in trade paperback, because this one is $89.99. Because I know they're doing two sets. They're doing a set of black and white, and they're doing a set of color. And to celebrate the 20th anniversary. My gosh, 20 years? This time needs to slow the hell down. Sins of the Salton Sea is coming out in a trade paperback format, and that is being published by AWA. Spirited is coming out in graphic novel and in hardcover format. This is Volume 1, Day of the Living Live. I assume live because of the writer, Liv Livingston. But that is coming out from Little Simon. And we're also getting The Jam Urban Adventure, trade paperback Volume 1, The Beginnings. And that is being published by About Comics, and $20. And we're also getting Under the Floorboards coming out in trade paperback format. That is published by Mad Cave Studios. That is one really interesting and yet creepy looking cover. Are they being force fed hot dogs? What is going on here? Undercover federal agent Kara Cole finds herself in a fight for survival and sanity after infiltrating the hot dog party, the online cult run by a washed up viral internet sensation. Okay, that sounds crazy. Elliot Rahal and Stefano Simeone are the creators behind that. And Under the Floorboards is coming out that very same week, as well as Zodiac graphic memoir. And one of the biggest surprises, but it looks like it might get a delay. I don't know. Knock on wood, it might come out to wrap up the week in the month of January, is Darkwing Duck. Now, this is the hardcover edition, and it's the signed edition by Amanda Diebert. Carlo Lauro, of course, doing the artwork. This one's $39.99, so it is the signed edition. I don't see the regular edition, but maybe that will come out in February. Now, if you're interested in purchasing any of the books, don't forget to check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltscomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcondition at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget, the CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And that was it. That was the month of January of 2024. What a way to kick off the new year. Let me know in the comments down below what you plan on picking up, what you're hoping to reread in case it's a collected edition, or what you read one issue of and you're like, I'll wait for the trade to come out. Or if it's your first time diving into something and you've heard so many good things about these particular stories. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. Everyone, stay healthy and safe out there. Much love.